So, I have a question for you guys. When you go out to ride your horse, do you listen to them when they tell you no? Or do you just put the generic labels on that everyone likes to do? They're moody, they're a mare, they're a red horse, they are just being difficult. Or do you actually go, maybe there's a reason for this. Maybe they're hurting today, maybe they're struggling, maybe they just don't feel up to riding. And do you actually just put your tack away and say, okay, I'm okay with that. We just won't ride today. Oscar, with him having EPM, he has his off days. Usually when he tells me no, it's because his back end isn't cooperating. I notice pretty quickly when I ride him on those days, he's tripping more, he's dragging more, he's not extending as much, and he gets extremely tired. He stops a lot. So I know when he's telling me no, I'm going to have a ride that is going to involve him not being 100% in tune. But I wanted to show you on this day when he's showing me all the signs of no. This is what it looks like. He's trying to bite me. He's trying to kick. He's got his ears back. He's just not having it. He's not a happy horse. He's telling me, no, please don't put that on. I don't want to go out. I don't want to be ridden. I don't feel good. And this is what it looks like. He's not being mean. He's not doing anything major, but he is telling me no. He can't talk. This is how he tells me no. But are you listening to that when your horse does it? Or are you just telling him, oh, well, we're still going to do this? And then you wonder why you get a horse that is dangerous or mean because they've never been listened to. You do what you want to do anyway, and they learn that over time that you don't listen, you're just going to make them do it, and that makes them angry. Today I did push on because I wanted to show you the difference when he acts like this, what the ride looks like. So you can see why he's telling me no, what his issue is that day. He does have the remission, or he did go into remission of EPM. So his back end some days is just not cooperating. And he knows when he's having an off day. I also notice if I work him multiple days in a row, his muscles just don't really seem to work right. But I don't typically push him when he tells me no. Usually when it's a no, it's a no. I don't put the saddle on. I don't make him work. I just leave it at that it is a no. He can't do it that day. We're just going to brush and enjoy each other's company. I try to respect him because he came from a past where he wasn't allowed to say no. A race is today, you're going out there and you're going to run. That's just how his life has always run. So I like to respect the fact that he says no and I go, okay, fine. I don't have to ride today. It's not a necessity. Do I enjoy it? Yes, but it's not right to force him to do something that he is not capable of at that time or doesn't feel comfortable himself doing. So I try to respect his no. But usually he is not very mean about his nose at this time. Once I'm on his back, if I don't catch these subtle signs or I don't listen to these subtle signs, his no once on the back, he starts cow kicking. His tail starts helicoptering. He starts showing a lot more signs that he's not up to it. And you notice a lot more tripping, a lot more stopping, a lot more things that people would call a bad horse in a sense. They'd be like, he's being bad. He's just not listening. But watch these clips. This is kind of his bad day. You see how his back end is just not quite stepping up underneath himself, and he looks very stiff in that left hind. You also notice how that tail is doing that helicopter. It's twirling. It's really spinning around at times. He's just not feeling it. You can see, though, his gait is just a lot more choppy than it was at the beginning of this video. That was one of his good days, by the way. That's when he's telling me, I feel good. I can do this. He was trotting all over. Felt great. That was the day before this. So there, I didn't tell him to stop. He just stopped. You see how he just won't keep that trot going. He just instantly wants to stop. He's not feeling it that day. not something that I recommend. Don't push your horse on, but I didn't ride along this day. I wanted to show you what he was doing and also let you see why he's telling me no. So continue watching, guys. Just kind of watch your horses. See why they're telling you no. See what they're doing when they have a bad ride. Like, were there signs beforehand telling you this is not a good idea? I can't do this today. Or
I bet you
did
that's
you just
Kathy
have a
pulled
bad
in.
ride? It's not always the horse being mean. Sometimes it's just your horse isn't feeling
I said, I
good.
bet you that's Kathy that
And you
pulled
need to learn
in.
how to listen to all those signs and all those
Yeah, that's her
pleadings
car.
for you to not ride. He's a good boy.
Man, I guess I should have
99% of
tried to get the
time,
boys in.
but he has his issues because of EPM and his past.